Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Alert! 22!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down. I'll pick up the 2 yards.
50-50.
And the Rams, first down.
70.
Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
32.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's down.
Zebra. Right, 22. 40 gun. 40 gun. Shot.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180. 180.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, right, now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
First down, here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
This is Henry on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with third and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Third and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 18-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Stay 50.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Third and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Justin Matabike making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stafford now. Catch made right side by Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
50-50.
To throw, Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Could connect with Puka Nacua. And now they face second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
5-0. Set. Holding. Red 80. 59. Slippity hot.
Here he goes, third and long. That finds Adams downfield. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. We're waiting. Easy, alert.
Stafford throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Could connect with Puka Nacua. And that makes it third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
DC, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, right. 180! Nice hot!
The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
180! Get hot! 180! 180! Nice hot!
Pistol snap to Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Kicks away from one. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, middle. Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Screen here for Williams. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackled there by Mike Green. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Jared Verse on the tackle.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Maybe a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Give me radar. Hey, check.
Here's Stafford. Looking right, and he finds him. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
250. Hey, 50.
Throwing now, Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
40 got 80. 59. Alert.
Stafford from the gun. Got a man, that's McCoy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Lamar now from the gun. That's completed right side. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. Makes a cut to the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
And middle. Waiting. 50.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now.
Alert! Set. 53. Ready. 250.
They kick the running back in motion. Stafford now. Short pass brought in. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
Stay 50.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 24-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
course, they were ready for that threat, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and less than a yard.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but if they can touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
180, 170, 22.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Alert!
At the Ravens' 1-yard line.
21.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Zebra. Set.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He dropped this one down for Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 7. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Hey. Middle. Sit up.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
13.
Desperation time here. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here he is to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready, shot! Shot! 180! You change it.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! You! Hey!
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. Oh, he lost the football! Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go. Now we're gonna have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
Get on! 180! Get on! 180! Get on!
To throw. That one finds his man, likely. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
180! Get on!
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
180! Get on! 180! Ready, shot! Get on!
Now it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. That seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Ready, shot! Get on!
Here he goes, one final shot. And he comes up with it. He went and got it. Touchdown! And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock. But they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it. You got the numbers behind it. But ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision. And it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown No longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Hey.
First throw of overtime. Oh, big interception here. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Rams surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Wow. Stunned silence up here and stunned silence on that sideline, partner. I mean, a pick on the very first play of overtime. That one may have just decided this ball game.
Well, this offense now has to go out on that field and capitalize. It's got to pay off what the defense just did. This is called complementary football, Kate. Your defense goes out there and takes the ball away extraordinarily. And now the offense has got to find a way to finish this game off with points.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Stafford from the gun. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery. Going into overtime, don't we always focus on the offenses being the hero? Which offense is going to be the hero that ends it? But, Brock, the defenses, the real superheroes in this one.
No question about it. It's been that side of the ball that's taken charge to try and set up a win. And if they're able to score to finally end this game, it won't be the score people are talking about. It'll be about them forcing the fumble to set it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Jackson keeping it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams to start the drive. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.